everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, what a great day. I've got Ravikant with me. A perfect 90 in his PT exam with 3 90s and 80 in reading. Congratulations, Ravi.
Thank you.
Very well done. Day 1, I remember I met you. I saw your previous scorecards and I knew that this guy is going to make it, right? I was pretty 120% sure that you're going to make it. You were just missing by 3, 4, 5 points every time, right? And that was not the case that you were just missing by 1 or 2 points in only one section. You were just missing in one or the other section every time.
Right.
Once you used to get 17, 8 in one section. Next time you used to get 19 the same, and you used to miss in the other section. What do you think was the difference when you went for the exam this time as compared to your previous attempts, which helped you to get the score?
So mainly, as you said correctly, I was missing by 3, 4, 5 marks in one of the modules, mainly reading and listening and writing as well earlier. So, but when I joined Language Academy, I was getting 90 marks in speaking, 90 or 88. But when I came here, I came to know, how speaking is contributing into reading and listening as well, which I was completely lacking. That's why I was never getting more than 80 or 81 in listening, which is very tentative. Anytime you can come below 79, you're getting 80 or 81. But when I joined here, I was encouraged to give the individual mocks, regular feedbacks. And when I first time attempted the speaking mock, I got 87 in speaking, but listening was very less. Listening, I got 33 only. And you told me, you and the 𝗪𝗡 told me that in listening, we have to target more than 40 and we have to focus on read aloud as well, because it's the most important task. We generally ignore the read aloud, but it's mostly contributing into reading. And when we got to that one, and that certainly helped me. And in my second last attempt, I got 88 in reading because of that.
That's right, that's right. One thing which all of us need to be very careful about, whenever we score 79 plus, right? Let's say if I'm a student, I go for the exam, I score 79 or 80 in speaking, I'll just completely ignore that particular section. But that was not the case with you, I remember. You got 80 in speaking and you were really worried that this can go down as well. So you basically aim for perfection, right? So guys, very, very important, you aim for perfection. Even if you are missing by 1, 2 or 3 points, you need to find out what mistakes you're making so that you don't repeat the same mistake in the next exam. Because a lot of time what happens, we only focus on one area or one task we find difficult, and once we focus on that, we cover up that particular part, but we miss out in the other section.
Correct.
So very, very important, you cover each and everything when you go for the exam and while you practice as well. The reading section was a bit challenging for us, right? Sometimes we used to struggle a bit despite the fact we have a very good hold over the language. What do you think is important for reading section?
Reading, generally, the marks are coming from the blanks, reading blanks and the read, write, fill in the blanks. So mostly, I was starting, I was lacking mainly the vocabulary skills and the grammar skills. My grammar was not that good. But then, when I joined here, I was encouraged to, source the reading marks from other sections as well. Initially, as earlier said, I was completely ignoring marks which was coming from summarized written text or from highlighting correct words or the read aloud. So when I got 80 marks in speaking, I could imagine, how much mistakes I would have made in the read aloud part. So if I'm getting 15 out of 22, straight away I'm out of 90, I'm on 82 or 83. To completely do the read, write, fill in the blanks and reading, fill in the blanks. If I miss that, I'm on below 75. But when I joined here, mainly I was, made basically by Ishita ma'am, Rishabh and you. Like, for example, reorder paragraphs. I was really struggling in the reorder paragraphs. I was looking for the initial opening sentence and the last sentence. And then when you told me that we have to look for the pairs, right? Then it was, kind of a miracle for me when I was saying, okay, if I put the sentence in the wrong order as well, but the pair is correct, still I'm getting 3 out of 4.
That's right.
Yeah, that's actually really make a lot of difference. And after my last exam, you specifically asked me, how was your reorder? I said, no, reorder, I cannot say perfect. But yes, read aloud and the remaining part and the reading blanks were good. That's why I was able to get 80.
That's right. So basically you focused on each and everything, right?
Yeah.
And that is what has paid off. Let's say if we were just focused on reading blanks and we would have completely ignored read alouds or summarized written text, we would have lost 2-3 points over there. And that would have messed up everything. So it's, guys, very, very important. You focus on each and everything because you never know where you're getting points from or where you're going to lose points. I remember he used to get 19 speaking, but from speaking he was losing points in listening and his reading section, and that is where we focused, and he has got 90 listening, 90 speaking this time. Any final advice for students out there? You have taken a number of mock tests, I remember, right? A lot of full mock tests, number of sectional mock tests. How important are mock tests?
Mock tests, I must say, is really important. To be precise, in 2 weeks of Language Academy course, I gave total 37 mocks, including individual and the full mock tests. So around 7-8 full mock tests and 30 individual the respective sectional log test.
That's
Yeah, and then that was the mainly was for speaking and listening, because in writing previously my highest marks was 77 in writing, and this time I got perfect 90 in writing. Writing marks I was losing from summarized written text, summarized spoken text mainly, and essay also. But essay I was, every time I was losing marks because of spellings. I was not giving time on the proofreading. But you completely told me, precisely that we have to spend at least 6-7 minutes on proofreading, because sometimes we see the spelling, but our mind is trained in the way that we read the wrong spelling also in the correct way.
That's right.
That happened with me also.
So basically, we don't read what's on the screen, we read what's in our mind,
yes,
right?
correct.
So that is one thing we need to be very careful. When you proofread, a tip which I gave him, I remember, you always need to make sure you proofread it backwards, because when you proofread your written text backwards, you don't read what's on the screen. You carefully read each and every word what's on the screen, and that is one way where you can figure out more mistakes. Any final advice for students who are missing by 2-3 points? They know they're going to do it, but they're not really sure how to do it. Any advice for them, please?
So then, specifically on, like, this time I got 18 reading. I was lucky this time. But, I completely followed your advice that in the reading MCQs, if I'm not sure about multiple answers, go for one answer. That might have really paid off this time, because I was sure in my mind, if I even know that these answers are correct, but I was just choosing one answer in listening MCQs as well in the reading MCQs, because I was not in a position to take chance, because last time I also got 77 in reading.
That's right.
This time I was thinking, because of last time also I got 90, 90, 84.
Yes.
But reading it was 77. But this time I was looking for not in a position that I got 90, 90, 90 and reading again 78. So this tip really helped.
That's right. So only one option in MCQ in listening as well, and a perfect 90 in listening. Guys, you really need to focus on what works in PT, not what you feel will work in PT. Because if I tell you select only one option, the first thing which comes to your mind is I'll lose points for that.
Yep.
But we really need to understand how the exam works. If you do understand how the exam works, what computer is looking for, and how the algorithm works, you are going to nail it, and you're going to get a perfect 90 like he has done. That's it from this video. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
All the very best. That's it, guys. Make sure you keep on practicing. Do not give up. Have the right direction and follow the right strategies, and you're going to nail it as well. Thank you, guys. Varun from Language Academy.